Hello everyone, this is Trey with Tech Sports TV, and why not? I was told to, so I just say why not. I wasn't really told to, it was a suggestion made to a friend of mine. And so I'm going to start doing division picks this week. No, I don't have the PowerPoint slide. I may do that next week or the week after, but you know what? I just threw this together. I just picked teams, not based on who a couple maybe based on who I think may win, but mostly based on I like this team, I hate this team, blah blah blah. So let's get down to it. We'll see how well I do based on my that kind of style picking. In the first game, it's going to be between the Giants and the Bengals. The Giants, well, they're a division rival with not my favorite team, the Texans, but they are a division rival to another team that I like, the Cowboys. So there we go. I don't like seeing. I don't have a lot of respect for the Bengals. I don't hate them, but I don't have a lot of respect for the Bengals. They're both pretty bad teams. Let's be fair. So this could go kind of either way if I'm being honest. But I hate the Giants. Don't really hate the Bengals. I just don't have respect for them. So I'm gonna give the Bengals the win in this one. This is a preseason game. The game don't really matter. It's more of a you're looking at the teams. I guess the third week in the season. You're kind of looking at how the teams look. Okay. Next we go into the next few games. We have the Ravens versus the Eagles. The Eagles I really don't like, but also I'm lacking respect when it comes to Carson Wentz and who they chose for quarterback. They don't really have anyone other than Carson Wentz, and he could get injured again. The Eagles players may not have a lot of faith in him. He may not have a lot of chemistry with the players. They didn't win the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz. They won it with Nick Foles. They didn't even get to the. They didn't win that playoff game with Carson Wentz. They won it with Nick Foles. Nick Foles was that leader that did everything. Carson Wentz was the unproven kid. And again, whenever he came back for his injury, he wasn't himself. He was hesitating. He was going slower. There's all that. Yes, they're a division rival, so I hate those. So yes, I picked them to lose. But the Ravens, they are a respectable team. And honestly, I do respect the Ravens. I don't respect the Bengals, but I respected the Ravens. The first year that I really watched the Super Bowl was between the 49ers and the Ravens. The game where it was the blackout for a little bit after the halftime show, and well, because the Ravens were dominating the Super Bowl, the blackout happened, and all of a sudden the 49ers were coming back, but the Ravens held on. Well, the Ravens, they won the Super Bowl. It was the first Super Bowl I watched. They gained a lot. That team gained respect. So I have respect for that team, and they are a good team right now. Well, the Eagles, they can be a good team. They're also a division rival, but they can be a good team. But right now, I'm not convinced. Ravens get the win. Next, the Panthers versus the Patriots. Patriots, man, I have a lot of respect for the Patriots. Yes, I talk shit when I'm talking to Rob and all that. And yes, I am sick of their dynasty. I would like another team. I would like my team to win a Super Bowl. I would like to see other teams, but I have a lot of respect for Tom Brady. I'm being completely honest here. In fact, I remember cheering for them in Super Bowl 51, the Patriots and Tom Brady. I did cheer for them in Super Bowl 51. Just to let you know. And so it's that's how recent it was whenever I was actually cheering for them in the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 52. I, believe it or not, I did cheer for the Eagles because I just kind of wanted to see someone else win at that point. And the Eagles, they didn't win in the Super Bowl 53. I was just, at this point, I just got into the whole, yes, I respect the Patriots, but I just got so far into the hate the Patriots bandwagon type of deal, the anti-bandwagon, I guess you can call it, that I went with the Rams. Because part of the anti-bandwagon was, again, Rob that I've done videos with. We may do future videos. We don't know. Our schedules are kind of busy right now with school college starting back up, which is cool. But we will see. Next, and honestly, they are a scary team. they are a scary team right now. The Patriots. The Panthers, I don't have a lack of respect for them, but I don't have respect for them either. They're just kind of the Panthers. They're kind of there. And honestly, Cam Newton, I don't know who they have other than Cam Newton, and Cam Newton is kind of uncertain right now. Patriots easy. They're a scary. They are a scary ass team. Okay. Next, we got the Redskins versus the Falcons. I honestly have no idea who's gonna win that game. I really do not know. So I hate the Redskins, so I'm gonna choose the Falcons. Falcons, I don't know. They're in the NFC South. I don't really hate anyone in the NFC South. I kind of like the Saints with Drew Brees. I do. I like Drew Brees. That's why I like the Saints. I like Drew Brees. So I kind of like the Saints. But other than that, I don't just. Yeah, the Buccaneers. Okay, Buccaneers I have zero respect for. There's that. But then the Panthers and what was the team I was talking about? The Falcons. They're just kind of they're not horrible teams. They've both been to Super Bowls. It's just I don't know. They just don't have, or I guess, respect. They're just kind of I don't know. I don't hate them. I don't like them. There's that. But again, they're playing the Redskins, and I hate the Redskins. They're division rivals. I feel like they're the number one division rivals for the Cowboys. Mostly because of Cowboys and Indians. As racist as that may sound. But, come on, it makes sense. So, yeah. Falcons win. That one. Then you got the Jaguars and the Dolphins. The Jaguars. Suspect team. They can be great. We'll see how Nick Foles transitions into the new system. We'll see how this team works with Nick Foles. We'll see. We'll see if the defense can become the number one defense again. It's a we will see type of deal. And the Dolphins, mediocre at best. So I mean, again, this team I guess I can see going either way. I don't like the Jaguars, division rivals, obviously. So I'm gonna go with the Dolphins here. The next we got the Packers versus Raiders. Raiders a bad team. Packers, I don't know. Yes, I like the Packers. I do like the Packers, but they are a little bit suspect. They have a new head coach, a new offensive scheme, new quite a few things. And so and Aaron Rodgers just had an injury last year. So it's we'll see. But Raiders, they're a sucky team, and I do like the Packers. They definitely they should hopefully be good enough to beat the Raiders. So Packers. Then we have the Browns versus Buccaneers. Buccaneers, I have zero respect for. Browns, I do have respect for. Not only that, I feel like they're a lovable underdog for me. Like I don't. I'll cheer for the Browns. I don't like them. I don't really have that much respect. Well, I have respect for the fans, the Browns fans, because boy, it's hard being a Browns fan. It's harder being a Browns fan than it is being a Texans fan. That's something. So I have a lot of respect for Browns fans. And the team itself, they have a lot of talent, yes. They still have to prove themselves to me. But they definitely are going to beat the Buccaneers. So yeah, there's that. And then there's the Bills versus the Lions. Lions aren't really looking like that great of a team. Yes, they put up a fight against the Texans, but were the Texans really looking that good that last week either? No, no. I'll be they weren't. I'll be honest. And the Bills again, also not that great of a team. This could go either way. I feel I give the edge to the Bills, I guess, in this specific game, even though I have the Dolphins ranked finishing higher in the division than the Bills, but yeah, this is just Bills aren't a good team. I mean, Lions are going to finish last. I guess Bills, what's second to last? Well, I don't know why I brought up the Dolphins, but Bills, yeah, I'm going to have the Bills winning. Next, Cardinals versus Vikings. Vikings, okay, let's be real. Vikings are probably going to win this game. Get that out of the way. But they were a division rival to the Packers, and I like the Packers. And I think it'd be funny if they lost to the Cardinals. And again, preseason game doesn't matter all too much. So it doesn't matter if they lose. It'd be funny. So I have to. I'll pick the Cardinals. I'll pick the Cardinals in an upset this week. Upsets happen. They do. They do. Next, we have the Texans versus the Cowboys. So who shall we have winning? My favorite team or my second favorite team? My favorite team, obviously. The Texans are going to win this game. But let's get into more of the why here. Why Texans are going to beat the Cowboys. I honestly think the Texans are a better team than the Cowboys. I honestly think that. The Cowboys, they're having contract negotiation problems. They didn't really fix anything. They're a good team. They have holes and they're sloppy and yeah. Texans, yes, they have holes, but they're addressing them and they're trying their best. And Deshaun Watson versus Dak Prescott. Okay, yes, the Cowboys have the running game, but that's part of the problem with the negotiation and not being 100% certain. I guess he's going to play it unless that news has changed. I probably should look that up. I'll look it up later, but last I checked, the negotiations, it was still uncertain if he's going to be really playing Ezekiel Elliott. And then this is going to be interesting. The new offensive line with DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson versus the Dallas Cowboys defense. No. Yes, I know. I know what I'm saying about the Cowboys, but they do have a good defense. They do. That's going to be interesting. I'm interested in this game a lot more now. I want to see Deshaun Watson versus that Dallas defense. It'll be interesting. I don't know how long he's going to play. I don't know how long the defense is going to play for the Cowboys, but I want to see that. And I'll see how the new O-line works against a good defense. Next, we'll have... So, Texans win. Next, we have the Bears versus the Colts. I'm sure this one isn't going to be a shocker. The Bears win. Now, they really are a good team. This would be... You should look at the Colts O-line, if they're still in shape, which they should still be. The Colts O-line. This is more of a test for the Bears defense than the test for the Colts. Okay, yes, the Colts, they're going to be they should be a decent team. I think I heard Andrew Luck is going to be playing because of a fracture in his hand, at least is uncertain. I probably need to get an update on that. But Andrew Luck is questionable right now, last I checked. But even then, it's still going to be a huge test because that O-line that the Colts had was amazing. So it's going to be a great test against the Bears defense. I honestly do think the Bears could win this. I hope they do. preseason. I know it's a preseason game, but I hope the Bears knock the Colts down and win this because division rival, and they are the biggest threat to the Texans, in my opinion. Next, we have the Saints versus the Jets. Like I said, I like Drew Brees. And I like and the Jets. Come on, Saints versus Jets. The choice is pretty obvious. I know upsets can happen. I know Saints have been weird in the first game. They lost to the Buccaneers last season, game 1. So they can be a bit weird at the beginning or whatever. But Saints versus Jets. This Saints. Do I really need to explain the pick? Alright, next we got the 49ers versus the Chiefs. 49ers have lost all of my respect. And this is the Chiefs. Yeah, Chiefs, a really good team versus 49ers. We'll see about their backups and second and whatever. Chiefs win this. Let's move on. Broncos versus Rams. Rams, I'm pretty sure they have I'm pretty sure that the Rams, they don't have too much of a downside when it comes to their first string, second string, third string. And they are a really good team too. Broncos, I'm sure they're still figuring a few things out. So, Rams. Seahawks versus Chargers. I think the Seahawks win this. The Seahawks, I think they're just better put together team. They have better. I don't know. I just think in this scenario, I honestly think the Seahawks are a better team right now. No, they didn't get the better record last year. But I think the Seahawks are honestly the better team. The Chargers, yes, they were really good. If they weren't in the Chiefs division, they most likely would have won the division. They had a better record than the Texans and I think the Patriots. They had a better record than the division winners. They were good, but each season is a new season. I'm not sure they're going to be as good as they were last season. And if there's any indication, the Chargers can play really bad football, especially against the Patriots. But this is the Patriots, I get that, but the Chargers can play really bad football. So I think it's going to be the Seahawks. Those are my picks. I got the Bengals, then the Ravens, then the Patriots, then the Falcons, then the Dolphins, then the Packers, then the Browns, then the Bills, then the Cardinals, then the Texans, then the Bears, then the Saints, then the Chiefs, then the Rams, then the Seahawks. And those are my picks.